Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm an evolutionary life coach, and today I have an intuitive message for you about your spiritual path and your spiritual focus for this week. Our first card is our theme card, your theme card for the week, and this is the energy that the universe is sending you to play with, to work with this week. 10 of Swords. I like this card, and I like this card in this position for you because we're talking about endings, that something is finally coming to a close, coming to an ending. I'm also feeling like there's a little bit of a weariness with this energy, Capricorn, kind of like you've known it's been coming for a while. You've been seeing it happen. You're not emotionally invested or attached to it ending, but it's just kind of like, yeah, okay, come on, let's go. And you're looking at it with a little bit of quiet resignation. What I'd like to encourage you to do is shift that into a feeling of relief or a feeling of joy or a feeling of gratitude. Like, thank goodness this is over. Thank goodness I don't have to keep doing this anymore. Thank goodness this toxic situation is done. Because endings are usually gifts to us because they show us a new way forward. And when everything has a lifespan, so the quicker you can shift your energy over to a positive frame of mind about this rather than a neutral or slightly negative, you're going to benefit from this energy much more. Okay, now your response to this energy, or where you're feeling right now, we've got the Two of Swords. It's vulnerability. And it's vulnerability because we're not sure exactly how to proceed, which way to go, this way or that way. There's a little bit of darkness on both paths. One seems to have a little more light in this card, but they're actually about equal. So I'm looking at it this way to pull a little bit more information out for you. The question is the unknown. So part of this resignation over here, or just kind of you kind of feel a non-event, like, yeah, it's happening, great. Part of it is because the future or the new path forward is not being grabbed with a sense of passion or urgency, or again, thankfulness, like, okay, great, now what's new? I'm so glad we're doing something new. Or looking at it as an adventure. It's more like, I don't really know where to go with this. So it was ending, it needed to end. I'm kind of glad it's ending, but equally, I don't know where to go. So I just don't feel like being emotionally invested in any of this. So the thing with that Capricorn is your emotions are so powerful. And when you cut yourself off from them, you are cutting off your creative power, your creative connection to the universe. So I'm curious to see what happens in the next cards for your message. But as I pull them, I would love to encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and or hit that like button if you feel compelled. It means the world to me to be able to share these messages with you, and also to create a community of people that really care about the spiritual evolution of themselves and everyone else around them. So thank you for being a part of that, and let's keep going. Oh, all right. Four of Wands, Princess of Pentacles, Prince of Swords. You are encouraged, Capricorn, to make a plan, and luckily this is the stuff you excel at. We need to make a plan. You don't have to have all of the details filled in, right? This is kind of an open structure, although we have the old house in the back, right? The old path that we left, that 10 of Swords. Here's our path walking forward to something new. You need to start putting something into motion, getting a plan going that supports joy, that supports creativity. So this is like the blueprint stage where you're sketching, maybe even before blueprint, you're sketching it out, and you're leaving a lot of things open. You're leaving a lot of things not filled in because you want either discussion or you want to discover a little bit more. But you need to start somewhere. Right now, you're starting nowhere and you need to start somewhere. So you need to just start laying some groundwork. So these are the important things to me. These are the things I definitely want to see. These are definite things that we need to have in our vision for the future. Those kinds of questions, your pillars, getting your pillars set. Once you have that done, you're going to find a lot more details come out. You may think I don't really know or I don't have the answers, but once you start putting those pillars into place, you're going to start to receive a lot more information about filling in those little gaps. So you may not know exactly, this is a metaphor right now, you may not know exactly what color you want to paint the room, but as you set up the posts for the walls, you start to say, okay, but I know exactly what finish I want. I know I want a smooth wall, or I know I want a textured wall. You can tell I'm not a house builder, but I hope you get what I'm saying. The other thing is that this Princess of Pentacles feels like a little bit of luck to me. That something comes to help you, you get a little bit of a bonus, you get something that kind of helps you jump up to that next level. So maybe the budget's a little more open than you think, or you receive unexpected finances from somewhere, unexpected support. Something just kind of helps you out. Now, this Prince of Swords is interesting to have in this situation because this Prince of Swords is pure action, and it's pure right action. So as you put these little plans into place, you start to see, okay, either I need to get more information here, or I need to ask for this kind of help, or I need to ask for this kind of support. And you know exactly what to do. So you put something in motion here. That's what I'm feeling with this Prince of Swords, that something goes into motion. But at this point, because you've done such good groundwork here, it's never wasted energy. It's really good, focused energy that you put out, and you're going to build a lot faster, get results a lot faster. But the big thing here that you have to overcome, Capricorn, is the energy of inertia. Because something has ended, I'm back to our cards from the beginning because my guides are pulling me back here right now. Because something has ended, you're not wanting to move forward again. Either you're too tired to start building, or you're just kind of like, well, I just need a second. But this is saying you don't have a second to lose. You don't have a moment to lose. You need to get this going. You need to get some fire lit under you, and you need to get this off the ground. You'll notice this sword card becomes swords in motion, thoughts in motion, activity, whereas these are more stasis kind of energy where it sits, it doesn't go anywhere. So Capricorn, trying to light a fire under you. Start just asking questions and putting things down on paper, getting things put solid into place. And I've been talking as if this were a house or a business, but I do feel that this could be a relationship as well. If you're trying to manifest a different situation or trying to attract a different situation, it's time to just start laying some ground rules, some boundaries. These are very important to me statements. So Capricorn, thanks so much for joining me and sharing your time and energy. I do want to invite you to check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com. I love doing these weekly readings on YouTube. It's absolutely my heart's desire, heart's passion. But I also love, a lot of people from the channel have reached out to me to get personal one-on-one readings. And that is also intensely my joy. So if you are looking for some support or guidance, please check it out, trueguidancetarot.com. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.